Where's your boy Jonas? Out here drinking some hopadillos. Cause, well, like I said, I know I think it's the previous video that I have. I got an eye booger. Ooh. Yeah, but like I said in my previous video, I was talking about, I think I did a update on my braces and about a recent layoff at work, which kind of irritated me. Well, guess what? It's been about a week since that happened because last week they did that layoff last week at the beginning of the week. Today they did another layoff at the end of my work week, which resulted in me having the last 2 weeks to be basically crap. That's what it was. Yeah, they got rid of one of the OGs because those capitalist cunts. They don't care about us working class folk. They care about. I tell you, the corporation I work for, the damn board of directors and whatnot and everything that's so high ranking. You know damn well they have not taken. They may say like, "Oh, we take it." Like, no, take 50% pay cut. You take a 50% pay cut, I know damn well sure we'd be doing okay right now. But ooh, gotta make that goddamn fucking $500,000, $500 million fucking goddamn fucking salary. Fucking gusanos, I tell you what. But anyhow, like I said, if you read this article, I lost the ability to speak English there for a second. But if you have read the title for this video, is basically, your boy Chonaz here has survived another round of layoffs at my job. So, yeah, I'm like, like I said, if you've seen my previous videos, like I said, I have dental insurance through my job, so all this shit, yeah, I'm okay with it. I lose that job. This here is coming out of my pocket. Which, like I said, I worked in oil and gas. I got in the industry about 2011. 2012, I think, is when I officially started. I don't know. No, I think 2012. I think it was like January, like the beginning of January 2012, I think is when I began working in the industry. I think that's when it was. And basically from 2012 to 2020, it's like, well, I know the industry I'm working on, like, you deal with the booms and busts. So right now, since you're working, like, you making buku shit, low ton, like, you making a lot of money. Like, you make money. Like, you make money. You booking it, making. What's the term? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm drunk. I'm pretty drunk. I fucking, like I said, this hopadillo here. This is number 6. I like, cause like that's like, no, cause the BS I've been dealing with. I've been having to I was like, I'm buying me a 6-pack of hopadillos and I'm going to pound them. So yeah, like I said, when I first started, like I said, I was flat broke. So I know what it's like to be fucking dirt broke, where you're like, oh I got $100 to my name. Got $100. And of course, when I had $100 to my name back then, that's when gas was about $3.50 a gallon. So gas was like super expensive. So you're sitting there like, all right, in order to fill half a tank of gas in my car, not truck, car, was about $50. $50 for the car, which was about, basically, I would say about 13 gallons on my Impala at the time. Maybe 15 gallons. It was an 05 model. I'm trying to remember how much it held. But half a tank at the time would cost you about $50. 50 American dollars at the time to pay for. That is a lot of money for fuel. Like I said, people nowadays, like, this is what gets made. These people, like, I mean, if it's Zoomers, like Zoomers, okay, I give a pass on Zoomers because it's like, okay, you weren't driving when gas was this expensive, so yeah, the current price right now is pretty expensive for your wages, which is understandable. Like I said, I give Zoomers a pass because it's like, man, you don't know, like you don't know because you weren't around then. So like I said, they get a pass. What gets me is these Gen Xers and these boomers on the gas price. They're like, man, gas is so expensive, but I'm having to look like, seriously? Seriously? You was working in this industry when I was in high school, going to college, having to work a part-time job, having to pay basically $50, when it was like basically $3.50 to $4 a gallon gas. Seriously, you gonna say like $2? Like, no, to me $2. Like, man, that's cheap. $2. Like, man, no, like when oil crashed and when it got down to like $1, I'm like, oh, it hasn't been under. I haven't seen it as $1 since the '90s. So it's one of those things like, really, you gonna say gas is expensive right now? You gonna say that expensive? Gas is dirt cheap right now. The only reason it's expensive for you is because they don't know how to manage a budget or anything. So they live in paycheck to paycheck. But like I said, that's because they dumb. They don't know how to save money. So, and like I said, that's mainly because like they're like, no, you get paycheck, time to blow the entire paycheck. Wait till another paycheck. They don't have the concept of understanding what a savings account is, or kind of like, you know, I said I've worked with people who are like, how did you get so much money, Chonas? Like, how did you save? I'm like, well, I was flat broke, and basically it's like almost 10 years since I've been. I'm like I said, I've been broke. I've been flat broke. Whereas, like I said, I had $100 my name. $50 went to gas, so I had $50 left over. $25 is basically going to food. So at that time, it's like, okay, I can get me basically a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, and a case of ramen noodles for basically $20 to $25. So I'm like, I'm good for basically breakfast and lunch. Because my mama made dinner. So I was like, dinner's okay, but it's like breakfast and lunch, I got to feed myself. And that's how I fed myself. So I'm covered for breakfast and lunch. And then after that, you're like, okay, I got basically $20 to $25 left just to play around with. Basically, like, oh, I can go. You couldn't do nothing. No, if you had $25 to your name at that point, you're like, I can. I mean, you could probably buy, like I said, you can buy a gram of weed and be like, well, that's $10, so it will leave me $15. Yeah, $15. Yeah, I had double check. So you could be like, well, I can get high, or like I said, you give the $25 to one of the vatos who was of age, because at the same time I wasn't of age, so I couldn't legally drink. So it's like, you can get a $25, like, hey fool, give me a 12-pack. They get you a 12-pack, and they get you. And of course, they know, like, man, you broke. And you just tell them, like, man, you gotta tell them, like, man, give me the cheapest 12-pack you got. So the vato, he hook you up. He got you a cheap 12-pack. Because, one, it was enough money because it was so cheap. He's like, he got him a 12-pack and he got you a 12-pack for basically $20. That's how cheap it was. And like I said, the beer we drank was Big Flats. You can get basically a case of that for literally $20, which basically, like, you got, okay, you have a 6-pack for about 3 to 4 people, have a 6-pack to themselves for $20. That's a good deal. But like I said, that beer was. I mean, it didn't taste. I don't know. I haven't drank it in about. Oh dang, 9 years. No, 8 years. 8 years. No. Yeah. 9 to 8 years. I have. You know what? No, I would go back as 10 years. From like 10 to 8 years, I drank this beer. It's called Big Flats. It was okay. I think. I don't know. I drank it when I was first started drinking, so I don't know if it was actually a good tasting beer or if it was crap beer. I just know when you are 18, 19 years old, you're gonna drink what you can get. And at the time, all of us are basically flat broke because we got to deal with college, student loans, debt, and you're working a part time job at a fast food joint while dealing with an oil economic boom. So basically, your fast food joints are still based like, well, we're only going to pay you minimum wage, but the cost of living around you just skyrockets. So you're like, well, I can't afford my bills that I pay. Like, I can't afford insurance. I can't afford car payments. I can't afford rent or this and that. I mean, I was lucky where my mama told me like, no, you living with me because at 18 years of age, you can't afford to move out on your own. My mama was smart. She's like, you can live here, but it does come at a price. You live here rent free, but you got to do a lot of chores, which, like I said, when I trade physical labor for my mom so I can live rent free, which unlike most of your capitalist pigs, my mom's actually pretty, okay. So it's like, yeah, okay, you did a lot of work. I'm gonna feed you and make sure you well fed and this and that. Like I said, she pays you what your labor's worth. So there's that. I took a pause because, like I said, I'm thirsty and I honestly don't know where I was going with this video. So I'm at 12 minutes, so I'm going, sign off, upload this, do my thing, drink some more hopadillos. Technically, this is the last hopadillos. It's the six pack because they're IPAs. And yeah, your boy Jonas, he lit. So I'm probably going to sign off here, jam out to some more music, go back to fucking going, yeah. And just blowing off steam. Like I said, this video was originally about the layoff at work, which if you made it to the point of this video, like you've stayed basically 13 minutes in deep watching all this, I thank you for watching this because, like I said, I do get sidetracked when I'm drunk. And if you stayed this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, share this with the vatos. Share this with people. Just share. Like I said, I ain't making any money on YouTube. I'll tell you that. I ain't making no money from this. Mainly because, like I said, I do curse, so monetization. I'm going with that. I think that's the right choice. I'm going with that. So, like I said, no money's coming in from this. I'm literally doing this on free time, just to kind of deal with the sanity of this whole pandemic and basically this shithole of an administration. Like I said, it's pretty bad if you look at through history. Hoover was a shitty president because of the Great Depression. Like I said, there's a reason you got Hoovervilles. Like Hoover was shit. Trump makes him look like he's a goddamn decent president, tell you what. That's pretty fucking bad. That's like, yeah, like, out of the entire presidents of the entire United States, Trump is literally probably the worst goddamn fucking president we've ever fucking had. So, because of his goddamn administration, I'm at the point where I'm probably going to lose my job because he sold all of our fucking assets to fucking oil and gas, the fucking House of Saud and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, those theocratic fucking cunts. And like I said, we also have a pandemic, which is also affecting our economy, and that puto doesn't do shit. So, if you made it to this part still, I appreciate it. Election is coming up in basically 3 months. We have an election, and I'm not gonna lie, our presidential election, you got basically a douchebag and a turd sandwich you get to choose from. Biden's a douchebag and Trump is the turd sandwich. If you couldn't pick that up, it was the same as it was with Clinton. Like back in 2016, like Hillary Clinton was the douchebag and Trump was still the turd sandwich because fuck Trump. But anyhow, like I said, anyway, everyone who's a United States citizen knows that when you vote for president, that vote literally doesn't matter because that vote is decided ultimately by the Electoral College. So your president's not elected by who the people vote. Popular vote don't mean shit. So like I said, usually when, like I said, presidents vote, yeah, your vote doesn't matter. But it's your local elections and your statewide elections. Yeah, your vote literally does matter, and that's those ways. So in your locals and your state level, because those are the motherfuckers who will fight federal government, tell these fucking capitalist pigs fuck off. What for? Tell them what? Always vote either socialist, communist, and if you got someone who's saying they're anarchist, hell, fucking vote for the anarchists. I mean, I don't, I have to, I mean, I don't fully agree with anarchism because I believe that, human beings need government in order to survive. But I will tell you this, though, about the anarchists. When it comes down to fighting fascist scum and Nazis and all these other fucking white supremacist motherfuckers, anarchists are goddamn comrades. I tell you what. Like I said, I may not agree with them, but man, they got your back when you find these fucking scum fucks. Because, man, like I said, you're socialists and you're communists. Like I said, I'm a communist. And you're anarchists. Like you said, all one thing we agree on is these fascist cunts and the white supremacist boot-licking some bitches need to get their asses beat. So, if you made it to, basically, this is at 17:42 right now, going to 18-minute video. If you happen to manage this long and everything, like I said, I'm trying to really do it out raw. Like I said, I'm drunk and I do get sidetracked. I do apologize for that. But some people find it entertaining. I don't know. So, if you made it this far, drink a beer with your boy Chonas. Wish me luck. Hopefully I get to keep my job and insurance because like I said, losing insurance right now, especially on dental, is very bad for me. That's going to cost a lot. That's going to hit my bank account. That's going to make a dent in it. I tell you what, this shit ain't cheap. Oh, hell no, this shit ain't cheap. If I lose insurance, I'm going to fucking take a hit. I tell you what. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'm doing good with my job and everything. And like I said, I hope you out there, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing good with your job. You haven't got laid off and you're doing the best you can to survive this whole bullshit. So, this is your boy Jonas. Oh yeah, drinking the beer. Telling y'all, you know what? It's shit hit the fan. It's fucking pretty bad. And I got a feeling it's going to get worse. So, I hope all y'all doing okay. Making it good, so. Take care of yourself, Vatos. Take care of yourselves. Because I'm doing the best I can, and I'm going to help y'all. If y'all do the best y'all can, man. I can hope for you. That's the best we all can do right now. So, drink beer. That's how you roll.